Yeah, we have very, very clear, my dear friends, why this is a huge clash. Russia, Czech Republic, heavily to the number of games they played, the number of points they have, but it is already anthems time. A huge clash for the top of the Stockholm group. Such a clash that dates back to past decades if we factor in Czechoslovakia. So this size is so important that is also being credited to be to have sparked different strategies. The famous left wing lock where we have I'll look to the tremendous Russian lineup. Again, Malkin and Datsik split in two different lines, namely the first and the second. Alice Adam Sik on one side, and Zinetula Bilaledinov in charge of the big clash of the Stockholm group today. So undressed again for Czech Republic, Ondrej Nemec, which is a big thing. Jakub Krajcik has been added to the roster just a few hours ago. Petr Mrazek in against Dene Kutlak. Lars Bruggemann from Germany, Danny Kuhlmann from Sweden, referees. Konstantin Berlin, Jakub Kova, their impressive percentage down in graphic, and Jonathan Morrison from USA, and Francois Dussureau from France. Again, 4 men in white and black representing 4 different countries. If you're familiar with strategies the lock made famous by the Detroit Red Wings and successfully used in North America for decades, has been credited to be invented in Czechoslovakia to shut down the dominant Soviet teams of the 70s. Now the game 44 of the preliminary round group 6 It's just started. Evgeny marking. Alexander Popov. Wrap around and score. Not even 30 seconds into the opening period. Expect the unexpected. Alexander Perezogin. So that's an easy pass, and Jakub Kovostik now finding a way to keep the pack outside. Russians didn't need to manufacture too sophisticated tactics. Shocking opening. Now the Globe Arena. And Czechs already in need of early, if not sudden redemption. Datsuk. Shot is out the target. There we have a look again. Nikolin puts it there and waiting on the fringes of the crease, ready to skate in front and push the puck in forehanded. Alexander Perezogin. Petr Nedved. Evgeny Ryasensky. Back from the neutral zone. Again, it's Nikolai Zerdev. Petr Pruka. Puck blocked and intercepted into the defensive zone, and again we go with a quick counter attack, and there we have a slashing call. Player's been tripped. So Lucas Kasper. It's a tripping call. No need to try any kind of lip reading. Alice Adamczyk taking a tough stance, attitude-wise. So 2 minutes power play. Couldn't start in a worse way. For the Czechs. Marking again the Pittsburgh Star. Nikolin moving the puck on the blue line. Now from the hash marks back to the blue line. First shot by Evgeny Biryukov. And counts a stoppage. 6 goals, 7 assists, 13 points. For Penguins, Evgeny marking. Face off to the right side of Jakub Kova, which is a clean win for the leading team. Not a brilliant work on the blue line. A bit of overhandling by Evgeny marking. Puck down team and quickly sent away. Couple dozen seconds gained by the penalty killing team. Long pass, not reaching any target. And a quick response by the players in the white sweater. Looking for D-man rushing from behind. Datsik. Yevgeny Medvedev. Kuznetsov turning around. Again in a similar move to the one that opened the game in the nightmare. For the Czechs getting back in full number right now. Krejci. Puck stuck. And a high slot. Glove catch. And a very good and safe one indeed. By Konstantin Berlin. Ahead of Mikhaili Biryuka today. Well, Colorado Avalanche Semyon Varlamov is not dressed today. Brilliant piece of skating by Kuznetsov, but the Czechs had a taste of how costly it could prove. Not to stop this wrapping around motions. Puck deflected behind the cage. Well blocked by Mikhail Frolik. Ball battle, and again it's Petr Nedved having the puck circulating. 40 years old debutant positioning on the blue line, skating back, hoping for Michael Frolik to win the one-on-one board side. Blatak for a quick deflection by Mikhail Frolik. There's some pushing and shoving in front of the crease, but the puck is sent back while the opening period reached the 5 minutes mark. Jakub Krejci. Losing balance, but keeping possession. Lucas Kasper. Again a one-on-one battle that says the leading team having the best, very good use of the stick and the board. Pass try to the crease. It is Nikolai Zerdev again. Sergei Shirokov. Shirokov, and the puck is blocked. Alsemsky lining down with Petr Tenkrat and David Krejci today. Very good diagonal pass. Defensive effort just a little bit late. Both on the puck and on the man. Alice Hadamczyk sending down Blatak, Nakladal, Milan Mikkel, Martin Erat, and Captain Thomas Plekanec for the opening face-off, the Montreal Canadiens superstar. He need to get an offensive face-off. Doesn't count his way. Again, it's Nicolin. And the puck is cleared and sent off the defensive zone. Again, Plekanec doesn't control the puck. Blocking but not settling the puck down. Petr Nedved. Mikalek looks for support back in the blue line, which is a very dangerous thing to do, especially with play of the caliber. Oh, Evgeny Malkin voltering around, waiting for the out turnover. Drop pass. Jakub Krajcik. Players falling and piling up behind the net. Again, a missed pass. This time, an offensive player like Evgeny Malkin showing that sometimes you better take a safe option than a pretty defensive attitude. Kuznetsov. Puck circulating again. Pavel Datsyuk. Very quick turn and release. Skating back, Evgeny Ryasensky. Puck sent mid-ice by the Moscow Demon. Datsyuk. And Kulimin. Kuznetsov checking and battling for a puck. Battle won by Thomas Moises. Again, a very dangerous turnover. Very good defensive effort by Frolik. Blatak. Will he dump? Will he look for a short pass? Brilliant move. Petr Pruka very quick to try to beat the opponent on the inside. Puck stopped and deflected. Again, it is Petr Nedved. Good hard working shift by the Billy Tigre Liberec veteran. Again, an aerial view showing us how close Alexander Perzogin's been to punish the Czechs once again. So it's Jiří Novotny facing down. Jakub Krejci waiting for a puck. Czeslava doing the slap shot. Well slammed puck. Traffic in front of the net. But now re-screening to permit Petr Czeslava. To find a gap. Offensive checker line for the Czechs. And puck slapped again and touched. And Petr Czeslava lining down with the fourth line is Petr Kukal, Mikhail Vonka and Jakub Petruzalek. One of the two Russian big things, winning the face-off. And supporters making their voices heard. Perzogin again. Denisov in the traffic. Quick cover defense by the Russians. Puck blocked again by the Russian goaltender Datsyuk. And then Nikitin slamming the puck and the danger away. Krejci. Kuznetsov. That's an offside. This is an offside call. Kenny Miking. Nikitin, Datsyuk. Good opening, left side, wide. On the goaltender left side, good drop pass. The net is dislodged. It is Pavel Datsyuk. Maybe pushed by Miroslav Blatak. Into the cage, and that was a post. Petr Tenkrat. Crossbar and over. A crossbar and over. Petr Tenkrat so close to the equalizer. Clearly pushed Pavel Datsyuk. Tereshchenko and Nedved. Puck captain Petr Pruka. Nine minutes, 23 seconds left in the opening period. Puck behind the net. Long pass, a little bit out of reach. Petr Chaslava waiting for a change on the fly to be completed. Delayed penalty. And Jakub Krejci. Extra man play left to his decision making, but Danny Coleman spotted a slashing move by Sergei Shirokov. So the chasing team, clear disappointment by the Moscow forward. Anyway, 2 minutes of 1 minute advantage for the chasing team will attack. Denis Kokorev gaining seconds, maybe looking for second minor. Blatak drops it back to Milan Michalek. Krejci keeping possession of the puck. Blatak positioned along the blue line. Slap shot blocked by Denis Denisov. (1 minute 10 seconds left in penalty time. Again, it is blue attack. Well, Alexander Perzogin putting a bit of pressure there. Good strategy, one man forechecking, making pressure in front, and three lined up on the defensive blue line. Good cycling, puck is dropped there, players switching position. No deflection, 30 seconds left. And penalty time. Emske. Chance for Nikitin to send the puck away. It is not kept in. Still the neutral zone, and again it is Hemske. Looking for a gap for Arista. Puck may be outside the blue line, was it? Team's back at full strength, so Scully's power play for the Central European. More reasons to be concerned for Alois Hadencik and Joseph Palecek. Back to the neutral zone, so it's up to the Czechs to find out a way to spend more time in the offensive zone. Petr Pruka looks like Adamsek is already trying to mix up the line, try some sort of special team solution. Krajcik putting the puck deep and waiting on the blue line, but not keeping. Pruka, Hemske, Hans, the passing lane blocked. Kokal, very good diagonal pass. Petr Pruka again, puck not kept in again. Krajcik, Moises. Puck thrown up in the air. A Russian netminder thinking that a face-off and a change are the best option. Again, first line down on the ice for the Czechs, marking, wide off. Good puck win, bad keeping. That results in the end. Scoring chance by Evgeny Malkin. You see how fast the puck might change in and affect the scoreboard. A good win on the face-off area, puck which is not kept in, and there you find on the other end Evgeny Malkin slamming and gaining an offensive face-off. And again, Plekanec visibly disappointed. His numbering graphic not covering on the hash mark on the board side for the Russian. Strategy was right there to put the puck on the left side. Marking, faking a dummy. Puck captain Nikolin. Nikolin retreating back and releasing a powerful wrister. Plekanec is changing opinions with Nikolin again. So Danny Coleman and Jonathan Morrison entering the discussion to separate. So the puck has to be released on the left side. Have a look, 4 players on the open side for the Russians, telling us the clear priority on this defensive face-off. Heavy pressure by Pavel Datsyuk on the puck driver. Good work by Datsyuk on the boards. 4 minutes and a half left to go in the opening period. Kuznetsov taking his time, waiting for support. A short pass. Cute combination with Sergei Shirokov. And Nikitin positioned down the blue line. Now he has to skate back. Nedved again picking up the loose puck. Petr Pruka, big too far, too bad the angle for Pruka to try a better attempt. Czech. Frolik, releasing Arista, gaining there for an offensive face-off again. Brilliant skating and move by Petr Nedved. He reads the game very well and makes the best of a lost puck. Alexander Svitov flanking Yevgeny Markin. Nikitin. Puck back and neutralized. Slammed around. But Nikolin again. Marvelous area control by Markin. Closely checked, to say the least. He maintains some way. A very tough position. Big hit there. Very good grinding by the Czechs. Battling hard on them and making the body felt by Yevgeny Markin, the Czechs. Get back in possession now, an aerial dump. Puck. Denis Kokarov Svetov, Kokarov is getting back quickly. Yevgeny Medvedev under heavy pressure. Czech Republic really speeding up the game. Relentless work by Nakladal on Malkin. Brilliant effort by both the contenders, but how could Malkin maintain possession? Backhanded spinning around to the left side. Phenomenal skills and the brave attitude. Datsuk. Assisted by Kolyamin. Kolyamin heading to the crease. The puck is lost again. So it is a board side pass and a very good one indeed. Puck in the slot. And Yevgeny Kuznetsov chipping and chasing but not reaching. The piece of gum again, D to D pass. Nedved finding Frolik rushing from behind. Frolik puck juggling in front of the crease. Last minute of play of this first opening act, which registered a dramatic rise of intensity the last 4 minutes. So diagonal pass, 33 seconds. Jakub Krajcik. No luck for the Montreal Canadiens superstar. Good interception. But Martin Irat. Nashville Predators forward again, providing a good puck for a pass. 3 seconds left. Not time enough to cross central ice. Russia 1, Czech Republic 0. That's the end of the first period. Back in about 10 minutes. Nedved eyes say the banner, the flag and the stands, Nedved and eyes. Making a name resounding the place, but it was referred to Nedved and the Czech legend Nedved, former Olympian with Canada in 1994, and eyes, of course, Kostan Barolin scratching the ice, and well, Jakub Kova stretching his legs. A horror start for the Czechs, paying a huge price for lack of defensive composure in the opening shift. A stellar opening frame for Nikolin, and Yevgeny Markin always quick to cut into the middle. Or look for a demon rushing up from behind. Chobot, Zinatula, Vilya Ledninov, and Alois Hadamcik had something to say to the guys about keeping away from penalty box. Puck drop and play stop. Plekanec, Irat replacing Plekanec in the face-off area. The first attempt again from Yevgeny Markin. Not by any stretch of imagination could Vilya Ledninov fancy a better start of this big clash of the Stockholm group. A nervous Plekanec facing down again, waved off for the second time. The puck is stopped. There we go with the Montreal Canadiens start chasing the puck, venting his rage into the skates. Very quick one in from the bench. Peter Frolik stopping the puck flying his way. Not good indications by Czech's body language. I know, but calm down. I have no idea what. Lars Bruggeman have been told. He was disciplined from the bench, probably. Any lip reading is not possible, but looks like just asked players to calm down and be more polite on the way of talking to the refs. Medvedev. Puck sent deep in. Jakub Krajcik intercepted mid-ice. Couple of rebounds along the board. Again, a very quick release. Babirkov going to try to take a rest. Deflected puck. Looping up. A kick pass. And a very dangerous and or better we should say adventurous one indeed. Frolik opens the puck wide to Nedved. Puck sent off back to neutral zone again. Czechs unable to establish their presence in the offensive zone. A glove catch. Lucas Krajcik, 0 goal, 1 assist. Ketov losing control of the pack. Kept a little bit too long. Lucas Kasper. Salavat Svitov making pressure in front. Back thrown. Deep in mid there. A huge impact along the board. Petr Kukal. Nedved, lovely stretch pass again to Lucas Kasper. Martin Irat in front of the net, maybe getting in touch with the goaltender. Very quick hug by Francois Dussurero. Canadian linesman, well, Swiss referee Danny Kuhlman telling the speaker there is a cross-checking minor penalty. And again, Yevgeny Birikov taking a sit and a sip. Supplying there for the chasing team. A couple of minutes man advantage. First unit sent in by Alois Adamczyk. That's again the third line, Michael Frolik, Petr Bruka, Petr Nedved, Krajcek and Moises. On the blue line, puck sent away by the penalty killing team. Under pressure along the board, the goaltender. Chaslava, no, it's Hemsky, not Chaslava, I'm sorry. Second clearing in 15 seconds. Black on it. Puck touched but not stopped by Nikolai Kulyamin, putting his meter 85 centimeters in the middle. Good cycling, but again the puck is sent to the free corner. 3 clearances allowed. And penalty time down to 52 seconds. Nedved again, probably the most reliable man in this last 5 minutes, 4.5 minutes of play for Adamczyk. 26 seconds left in penalty time. Hemsky, Irat, Blatak, a slap shot, a bit wide of the target. Blatak, Irat, is it a one-timer? No. A return pass to Blatak. 9 seconds left, 4 clearances allowed. Puck deflected again and looping up. Probably a couple of seconds left after the puck gets released by the linesman hands again. Body language not boding well for the Central European nation, registering 11 points on the table of the Stockholm group as it stands now. Krajcik and a safe glove catch for the Russian goaltender. Russian unable to put the second score on the board. But again, we have to register power play, which allowed 4 clearances. That's it. Exchanging position on the face-off spot. A clean win by the Czechs for Lake. That's it, working hard, grinding hard along the board. Back in the neutral zone, it's a 2-on-2 situation. No offsides, has the linesman. The play may continue. Brilliant cover defense by the Russians. So Evgeny Ryazensky getting control of the pack. Handing to Nikitin. Pak sent deep in. Marking. Nothing great of getting it. He receives that right now. Good pass on the hash mark. Is it a score now? Cage is not being dislodged. So Krajcek. Five red sweaters defending their own ice against Martin Herat's attempt. Very good defensive composure by the Russian. Never shy to use their bodies along the board. Very good aerial view of the whole string of skaters lining up, protecting their own ice. There we see one more scoring chance by the Penguins forward, Evgeny Markin. .13 minutes, 26 seconds left in the clock. In the middle frame, Terashenko and Krajci. The Bruin centerman winning a very good and neat pack from the face-off area. Yeah, I'm behind the net and back to the blue line combination asked by Adamczyk. Kuznetsov opening wide. Shirokov sending the puck deep. Attack. Hemsky sending the puck back mid-ice. Again, Hemsky losing the balance, but finding the way for a centering pass. Brilliant effort, concentration. Jakub Kova's deflection. Not able to stand up and control the pack. Zerdev. A sequence of D-to-D passes Russians in the process of completing a line change. Mission accomplished. The number of shots in graphic: 2 Russia, 5 Czech Republic. Shots on goal, sorry, 19. Kukarev, Ketov, checked by Cheslava. Nedved coming away from the congested area with the puck. Another good use out of that. The Czech veteran registering probably the only mistake of the game yet. An unfriendly hug. Krejci and Zerdev continuing to battle along the board, with the Czechs having the best. Eventually 40 years old, Nedved not making a good use of the loose puck. Again, Lucas Krajcek. Again from the Dynamo Minsk defender. A puck which is not controlled. So Jiri Novotny in the high slot. Very clear 1-2-2. Defensive approach for the Czechs. 1 man in front. 2 mid-ice close to the blue line. Very good strategy when you give priority not to permit quick counter-attacks. Plekanec chasing Irat. Irat coming away between the bodies, and again Evgeny Markin. Puck lingering on mid-ice. Well, the middle frame registers the halfway mark. Less than 10 minutes gone in the left. Cheslava again, Nedved, Krejci, Bruins forward, chips and chases and hands it away to Hemsky. Combination by the 2 NHLers continuing along the board, but now it is Pavel Datsuk giving an extra hand to the defensive department. Now showing us brilliancy and driving the puck and maintaining that Kuznetsov. Ref interfering with the defensive playmaking duties. Nikitin. A long stretch pass on the blue line, which is not stopped and settled down by Alexander Zvetov. Game still in the balance. Tsetsko, Russia. Russia again. So again it is Nedved flanked by Frolik on the open side. And Pruka board side getting right behind the face-off circle. The puck is lost and sent deep in. Kova Moises trying to make pressure. Not still in the puck now. He's in control. His option is an aerial dump to a far corner, which is not reached. Denisov gets there in advance. Puck traveling again along the board. Very good pass to the man coming from behind. Mikalik, Nedved, what a brilliant catch. The wrister was a little bit off the target, but again the goaltender with a clear plan going for the safe option, blocking the puck. Puck flicked up over. Great pictures from the TV colleague. Denisov receiving the puck, which is not easy to settle down and control. Narrow pass gives the opportunity to get out of your area, gaining seconds. It's a classic in penalty killing units. And often sees the receiving team having to wait stationary wire. There's the chance for the team doing the aerial to chase and get drive. Gaining therefore a clear advantage in case of collision or pressure. Left catch glove by Jakub Kova. I would say a very good combination by the captain to Alexei Terashenko. The pass from behind is not that easy to stop and control. Perezagin, Krajcik, Czeslava, brilliant body position, keeping the opponent away from the puck. Plekanec gives and receives and deflects. Well checked by Ilya Nikolin, the Canadiens' offensive weapon, not able to get in touch with the puck. Skating back quick, Jakub Krajcik. Looking around for options. Having Krajcik on the left side, he's the target of the pass. Petr Tenkrat. Very good scoring chance, a backhanded shot from a bad angle. Jakub Kova, Hemsky, big shoulder bump. See Evgeny Ryazensky having the best. Kokarev, and Moises. Frolik, checked by Evgeny Ketov. Kokar joining in again. Knuckled out, making smart use of the boards. Both the teams showing good awareness of their position on the defensive zone, reducing therefore the number of scoring chances both sides. Both looking for a high possession game. So Nedved taking position on the hash mark, both sides. Krajcik checking from behind, digging for a puck. Nedved. Diving down, having the puck circulating, brilliant move by the Moscow winger. He's at 5, Finland 0. That comes from the speaker's word. Again, Nedved losing the puck on the draw. There's an injured player there, right from the face-off area. Tereshchenko had to apologize. I don't know what happened, didn't spot. Oh yeah, we have it clearly from the looks. Now up to the referee to see if there was some intent, but you cannot. Well, let's leave it. Let us leave it to Lars Brueggemann and Danny Koolman. Four officials having a close conversation. Danny Koolman not showing his point yet until it is made official. Petr Nedved known to be a very clean player, even criticized about 15 years ago for not being physical enough. So from behind the puck, a collision between Blatak and the avant-garde sentiment. Stolen puck by the defending team, which is now turning the chance into a good attack. And now the puck is back and center ice from the defensive zone. A couple of exchanges again. Denisov. He may not be on the ice when the cameras get back to center ice. Biryukov. Puck sent deep and thrown away by Jakub Kovar. Second first shot on goal, Russia 4, Czech Republic 7 shots on goal. 11 Russia, 21 Czech Republic. Puck on the blue line, Blatak. .3 minutes, 29 seconds left, and a deflection by the Russian goaltender. Irat. A soft pass by the Nashville Predator forward. He loses possession. Mikalek send the puck in, but the linesman send the attacking team out of the offensive zone. Good commitment by the Russian D-man, but not the perfect timing to dive down to crash down better side. Yevgeny Biryukov going down to stop the restart, to close down. Ryasensky, Denisov sending the puck deep in. Hamsky, right combination. Krejci and Hamsky again combining. The Edmonton Oilers and Boston Bruins forward seeming to understand each other pretty well. The two NHLers again handing the puck to each other. Moises keeping it in. The wrister is blocked and the puck is sent off the area. Again, they kicked in. Three Russians lining down. Pavel Datsyuk. Michalek controlling Chaslava. Two players colliding. And again, Petr Chaslava having the best. Sergei Shirokov slowing down. Powerful back checking by Martin Rat. And that's a hooking call. Yes, it was visible. Powerful but not legal. Again, we have to remark that hooking while back checking is so visible. So you have a 0% rate of getting away with it. Very quick skating, brilliant recover. A visible ease of the twig by the Nashville Predator, recently landed. Attackman. Serdev. Again, Serdev. In front. Getting quickly in front of the crease. From the right side. Markin. His pass is blocked. Nicolin. Seven seconds left in the period. 45 seconds left in penalty time. Couple of seconds there. And Danny Coleman. Oh, there's another minor penalty. Krejci on the wrong end of the call again.
Yeah, soft one, but enough to have the player losing balance anyway. Ten hook, 25. Yeah, very clear indication. Communication is good as long as it is clear. So we know how the third and final period will start. And Danny Kurman having a talk with the St. Petersburg forward, back for more in about 10 minutes. A tough, nervous and scoreless middle period between Russia and Czech Republic at the Globe Arena. So game 44 still in the balance. Russia not only relying on the offensive ways at Malkin and Datsik, but also banking on a careful covering of their own ice. Despite that, for a number of reasons, including Jakub Kova's effort, no second score allowed to the leading team. The Czechs in desperate need to show something more on the discipline side. And at the same time, in need of a quick redemption and good feed for the forwards. Czech Republic sent down Plekanec again, facing up with marking for the opening face-off. It's still a 5-on-3. Marking a block back by Czeslava. Now it is Jakub Kova putting his body on the line there. Again from the circle, Marking slams in, deflection. And they saw it coming. It is Russia 2, Czech Republic 0, 5-on-3. Disciplinary issues, a key factor again. A 9-minute start of the opening period. Same we can say about this one. Brilliant move by Alexander Perzogin. Faking and not touching. And then passing skills and concentration make things happen up in front for Russia again. Crazy losing the first face-off after the second score. First score, not even half a minute into the opening period. Second score, not even 3/4 of a minute out of the final period. Because it comes from skills and brilliant penalty killing. The source of all that being the closing seconds of the middle frame. Grady keeping the men outside aggressively. Blatak. 2 goals to equalize for the Czechs. Petr Prukad. Frolik chasing back Blatak, covering Zerdev. Nikitin slamming in. Frolik from the blue line. Big hit to Michael Frolik. What about this one from Nedved? If you dig in ice hockey history, physical play was not a trademark for the veteran Czech and former Canadian Olympic. Looks like he's aging very, very well, also from the physical commitment standpoint. Nikolin dropping the puck to Evgeny Markin. Winning the one-on-one, then losing balance for puck which is traveling again. Krajcik. Complicated pass, Novotny. Krajcik again. Back to neutralize, and great idea, great spot by Evgeny Markin. Alexander Popov finds the puck a bit too far in front of the twig. Medvedev, Moises. Czeslava. A rising dump, which is blocked and quickly released by Konstantin Berlin. Last second defensive effort to avoid the third goal for Russians. How close it was. Blatak receiving from Irat and looking for Krejci. The target is found. The Boston Bruins forward. It's closely checked. Glove control. And long pass by Blatak, but it is again intercepted. Zerdev. Brilliant skating and remarkable adventurous ice hockey by the Russians. Evgeny Biryukov. Slap shot, which is deflected by Petr Czeslava. Now we see the puck going a bit too long. And there's Vetov flanked by Yevgeny Ketov, board side. The puck is an easy win, a clean win, not an easy but a clean win for the Russians again. Thunderous collision behind the net. Nedved. Ketov doing a physical job on Nedved. Ketov again, relentless effort. Krajcik. Novotny coming back. Any support? Koka. Ryasensky. Novotny, sky control and quick release. Krajcik, Lucas Krajcik, the Dynamo Minsk defenseman. Can fire a powerful shot. Novotny coming back and stealing brilliantly and attacking. Yevgeny Markin creating chances for the whole team, himself included. Irat can't get over the pack, squeezed between two opponents. Irat, Michalek, Chipin and chasing, combining by Irat. There's a holding move. Zerdev grabbing. Puck blocked again by Yakubkova. Nakladal. Nakladal uses his 90 kilo pretty well along the board, and again the Splekanets. Now away for the Montreal Canadiens scoring machine. Zerdev. Ref sees no infringement, that collision. Tenkrat. A pass to the blue line. It is intercepted, but not controlled by the team in red. Nice shot. We're reaching the third minute of play with no stoppage. Nikita Nikitin, the Columbus Blue Jacket defenseman and scorer, sending the puck deep. "11 minutes left on the clock. Good control on the blue line, safe pass. Good, confident deed to deep. Nedved in desperate need to speed up the tempo. Barreling. Krajcik. Ryasensky. Head up. Looking for options under pressure. Anyway, puck's going the other way. A bit of hooking. Was it intentional? We don't know. The ref does. Let me see Perzogin turning around brilliantly. A matter of inches on the Kovaskite sealing the post glove side, and Pruka covering up. haven't seen much of Pavel Datsuk in the last couple of shoots. He may have even escaped a couple. As any skilled player, he tends to look for skilled hockey, but we've seen that both Datsuk and Malkin not try to give a short physical contribution. Puck in the slot. Nothing happens on the scoreboard, but something happens on the ice. So again, Evgeny Malkin severely targeted and tagged. As all the big difference makers. Pushed down the ice, that might lead to a roughing call, I think. Yeah, the second whack on the goaltender, no doubt. It's been pretty feasible, but what about the heated conversation that followed? This is not a team to be excessive. The referee, so there we go with Datsuk on the face-off. It is a 5-on-4. Well, the third period registers the halfway mark. Blatak skating back. Jakub Kova repositioning quickly after a daring trip far away. Miscommunication by the D-man, between the D-man and the goaltender. Could prove very costly sometimes. It's Plekanec again. Plekanec surrounded by red sweaters. Losing the puck. Battling so hard. Petr Nedved. Krajcek. Petr Nedved. Loads of confidence by Adam Zik on the 40 years old. He's partaking in every special unit. Puck deflected. Again by Berolin. Brilliant clearing. And a precious one indeed. Puck swung in the air, going quickly, reaching the far corner. 10 seconds left in penalty time. Just Slava losing sight and control the puck. There's a collision. 3 men lining up, defending for the Russians. A one-timer from a bad angle. Puck looping up. Ole Samsky probably asked an additional effort after the end of the penalty. There was a big question. Did Alexander Perzogin miss the touch with the puck, or was it a smart and brilliant move to leave the puck to the finisher, committing the D-man I would go for the second option. But sometimes the difference between the two things is so slight. Although Adam Czech didn't look so prone to positive messaging. It seemed like the experienced head coach was urging his players to show the best of their ice hockey that we haven't seen yet. Coming from behind, Ryasensky marking again. Great skill to maintain possession. And the centering pass, very well read and intercepted. Mika Frolik. Another collision on the blue line. Having the check forward. Down the ice. Again, Ryasensky, he might dump and go to take a seat after the covering, demanding effort. And 1 minute to go. Blatak, a diagonal pass, which is not controlled. Irat, Hanselwhite, send the puck to the crease while the graphic has shown us the number of shots. Great pass, but target was Mikulik. Irat again, putting his body down to stop and control the puck. Miroslav Blatak. Czeslava with Blatak. Maintaining position on the left side of the blue line for the attacking team. Krajcik, Mikulik. A scrum in front of the net, no score. A little bit of roughing, yeah, nice picture, nice attitude. Hamsky and Shirokov exchanging glances. Kind of communication intended to say a kind of, yeah, things that happen, mate. Oh yeah, we see Jude Novotny on the receiving end of an elbow. No, it's Petr Kokal. Bardubica, fourth liner. There's a couple of no switches needed, so Pavel Datsuk taking a seat for a couple of minutes, roughing. Sometimes you get tired to say how much discipline is a key factor. A heated argument between the two NHLers led to a 4-on-4. Active coaching by Adam Czech. Czeslava putting his remarkable frame in between the video camera and the draw. Convincing messaging and talking. Now it is up to the Czech coach to try to shuffle the lines and work out solutions. No doubt his team is equipped to recover and bounce back. But 2 scores to such a committed Russian side is a tough task, to say the least. Krajcek. Back in the high slot. Hemsky. Pushed away from contact. There's no one quick to fetch up a back. A loose back. A quick skating. Zerdev. That finds the puck too close, probably too close to the netminder pads to try any flicking action or sideways move. This factor keeps the game still open. Nicolin marking. Five minutes, 14 seconds left to go in the game. Lucas Krajcek to score to equalize. Petr Nedved seemingly not ready to accept the result, but this time he has to go for a conservative approach. 4 wide men lining back in defense of their own ice. Plekanec the Canadian star skating on the outside. Releasing a shot which is easily controlled. 10 seconds left in penalty time. Blatak. No deflection. Good defensive work by Nikita Nikitin. Krajcek. Puck is lost again. Watch out for no quick counter attack. It is just dumped. Chaslava. Czechs cannot keep to send pucks into the corner. Goal department has to produce something more. 200 seconds to the end of the time. Krajcek, very good glove stop. And the puck is not kept in. Chaslava sends it back. This is an offside call. Irat releasing. And Plekanec looking for deflection. Plekanec. One is a neat one for the Czechs. Mikulek. Ryasensky. Irat. Again, the Nashville Predators skater. Plekanec. Brilliant release. And good catch by Konstantin Barolin. Well, there is another gathering in front of the crease. frustrated and scoreless. Czech Republic urging Jiří Novotný to get in possess of the puck. Probably one of the last 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in the period. Again, Blatak has to contend to try to keep the puck into the attacking zone, which is not permitted. A real Midas barrier by the Russians for League Novotný. Novotný, a slap shot from the D-man coming up from behind. Krajcik. And again, Jiří Novotný. Barriers Tana Novotný chasing the puck, leaving it behind the door. Krajcik. Hemsky beating the man on the inside, and then closely controlled and dispossessed again. Markin sends the puck deep. Jakub Kovac cannot even afford blocking the puck. Even secondless pressure, but 2 scores in 50 seconds. Looks to be virtually impossible. There's a broken stick on the ice. Czeslava and Nirat cannot manage to get off the zone. Moises and Salavat Yulayev, Ufas Vitov getting in control of puck. Michalik, Krajcik, 13 seconds. Time's clicking, and the game is gone. Empty net, 1 second. Good attitude to take the goalie off when you're down 2 scores. Congratulations for a shout out. Shaking hands on a bench. And fair play needed on the stands as well. To describe the team with the white sweaters as disappointed is an understatement. Best player Markin on one side. What about Novotný? Czeslava. There we have a goaltender which allow no scores. Martin Erat, good choice, relentless, dedicated, extremely helpful on a defensive work. The Nashville Predators, big player. And as expected, the MVP award for the winning team goes to Konstantin Berlin, the netminder, allowing no scores. Thanks again for being with us. Goodbye.